Hi everyone, welcome back to another vlog. Today I'll be posting about my trip to Cambodia and I'm very excited because I've never done a travel vlog before, so let's get started. Okay, so to start off, this is the drive to the airport. It's really nice, especially since it's summer. And look at all the clouds up there. Look how pretty the ocean is, honestly. And we have finally reached the airport. It's really big. I think they're building a new building or something. And this is the lineup for all the taxis. Can never go wrong with that many taxis. And we're heading up to departures right now. And yeah, see you inside. So I'm finally inside now, and my gate is not open yet, so I have to sit in the Americans departures because this is the closest seating they have. And this is what happens when you come too early. After a while, I came to see if the gate was open yet, but it still wasn't open because the flight was at 2 a.m. and I got to the airport at 7:30 p.m. and the check-in gate didn't open until 10 p.m. So that was really fun waiting. And yeah, the gate is still not open, but I really like the screen here. I like how it has all the flights details and everything. And right there is my flight, China Airlines to Taipei. It's at 2 a.m. I finally made it past security check-in, and I don't think I was supposed to film during this, but anyways. Look how pretty the cafeteria is also. And I found the plane finally right over there. But during this time it was still 11 and the flight wasn't until in 2 hours. So that more waiting, yeah. It's finally time to board the plane and I'm so excited. I'm also excited to sleep on the plane, but also take pictures and videos. And walking down the tarmac, I think it's called. Can't wait. Finally onto the plane, and there's so many people, I was scared to film. But you look outside, it's a pretty nice view, completely dark considering it's 2 a.m. And yeah, I really love airplane TVs. And of course, you can never go wrong with those commercial videos that always show up. And yeah, finally got a better view of the plane now that everyone's like seated. It's very pretty. I was very surprised by how aesthetic the plane is, honestly. And look at the view again. And yeah, more commercial videos. Finally taking off now. It was still very dark outside, so this is the only video I got where you could see something, and it's bad quality. I forgot to film it in landscape instead of portrait, so sorry about that. But yeah, Vancouver is a very pretty city at night. It's like diamonds, and it was really cool to see that from the sky. And this is also the first meal that we got on the plane, but obviously I forgot to take the cover off, so sorry about that. And listening to Caesar, because who wouldn't? And I think it's still dark. Yep, it is still very much dark outside. I think it was like an hour after takeoff, but yeah. And I watched John Wick 4 because I couldn't sleep. And again, still great movie, but I fell asleep halfway through it. But still a great movie, and still very dark outside as well. And this is the second meal that we got. Again, I'm sorry I forgot to take the cover off. But yeah, still watching John Wick, and it's still a bit lighter outside. And I fell asleep, but then I woke up and it was very bright outside. I think it was like sunrise and like the Asia area, because I think we're getting closer to Taiwan as well. Very pretty. And here's a better view of that. And again, I'm a huge fan of all the pastel combinations that's going on in the sky right now, and with the clouds as well. I also had time to watch Sing 2, but I didn't get to finish it, unfortunately. And after a 10-12 hour flight, I was finally in Taiwan, and I was so excited because I was just one flight away from being back home. And this was in the cafeteria because our layover was like 8 hours long, and I'm just right now stalking some people doing their jobs. And the food here was so good. Like that garlic pork right there was very good. And it was my first time in like a very long time having authentic food in like an Asian country. The airport also had like this fake aquarium thing where you could take a picture of yourself and your face would end up on one of the fishes on the screen. They also had like a smaller one on the side here as well. After, I decided to explore Taiwan's airport a bit more. It's a very long airport, but it's very short compared to like YVR's airport. But such a long walk, you really get your steps in. but it's really cool and you get to explore all the stores that they have, and like there's bakeries. I finally got to the gate. No one was here because it was very early, but then I could sleep without no one judging, so that was great. I also saw this one airplane that was very pastel-y, and I don't know what characters are on it, but I think it's Pokemon, but it's a very pretty plane and I hope I get to fly on it one day. I think it's getting ready to take off now, so see you later plane. And I finally get to board. I cannot wait. I'm so excited because it's only like a 2-hour flight until I get to Cambodia. And finally we're on the plane. I felt like I had more space, probably because there's like less seats, but it was a very great view. And I don't know if you can see this, but there's like smoke coming out. I was kind of concerned, but it ended up okay. And now we're on the runway, ready to take off for the second time. And I don't know if you can see it, but the smoke is a bit more prominent now. But again, I think it was just because of the AC system that was on, and maybe it was just too much for the plane to control. The plane finally took off, and I definitely think it's safe to say that this flight had better views than the last one, as you can tell in this video and the next to come. Also gave us a meal, and again I didn't take the cover off, so sorry. And of course I'm listening to Taylor Swift, and it's so pretty outside. I was watching a movie called Missing. It was so good, but I didn't get to finish, but it was very interesting. Finally flying over Cambodia. It's quite dark, I think it just rained, but it's such a beautiful city and I can't wait to land soon. I'm so excited. Finally walking through the tarmac, and the heat is strong at this point. But I'm finally at the airport and I'm on the way to have a dinner with family. So stay tuned for my other vlogs, and thank you for watching.